Hey YouTube, I'm back again. I need to apologise first of all for the croaky voice. My throat's a bit bad at the moment again, but we're gonna power through this. Hopefully, I can get through without choking too much. I'm here with some more pickups. I want to show you what I've grabbed over the last just a little over a week. Mostly last Sunday. It's Sunday again today. I picked up a few bits today. I haven't had much chance over the week because I've been working overtime most of this week, so it was only really Friday afternoon that I was able to go out and get anything, and even then wasn't much. But we're going to start off with some more slipcovers that Blu-ray Bullet Brit kindly sent me again this week. Just a few this time. Yeah, so very quickly, Bridesmaids, obviously the movie I already had, which I've just slipped in there, so it's another one that I've managed to get a slip around. Then we've got Red State. I completely forgotten I didn't have this movie. I used to own the German steelbook, and I sold it when I got rid of most of my steelbooks over the last couple of years. And it was one that I meant to get again, and for whatever reason, probably because I've never come across it and just completely forgot that I didn't own it. So I really need to get hold of this again because I love that film. One that I'm definitely going to get at some point, and the reason I haven't, because again I've not come across it cheap or at all, to be fair. Cars 3 in 3D. Yeah, I've got Cars 2 in 3D, I believe, but not the first one. And then this is a DC animated movie that, to be honest, I've never heard of, but I'll look out for it. If it's cheap enough, I'll grab it. Vixen. So thanks again, Pete, for sending me those. Much appreciated. I will also, in the description below, I'll put a link to Pete's channel. It's Blu-ray Bullet Brit. He's almost at 300 subscribers. I think when I looked yesterday, it was only about 12 away, or something close to that. So, like I say, I'll leave a link. Head over there, say hi. And if you like what you see, and why wouldn't you, subscribe. Let's get him up to and beyond the 300 mark. So last Sunday, first of all, just a couple of pickups from CEX. Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. One I have on DVD, I believe. I don't believe, I know of, because I've got the Mummy Trilogy Steelbook. But again, another one that's passed me by that I didn't have on Blu-ray. So for 50p, I had to fix that. And also for 50p, we got Fighting. At one point, this was £3 in Cash Express. If that's the shop I think it is, because that's a Leeds telephone number. I believe I've been in there, and it's kind of a cheaper version, I guess, of CEX. Very, very similar setup, same business model, although from what I remember when I was in there, slightly more expensive when it came to the prices. But whether that sticker's difficult to get off, but they've left it on there. But yeah, it was only 50p. Then to the charity shops. This first one, and I actually meant to look online, I totally forgot. But I've never ever seen this anywhere before, online or out in the wild. And I love Scooby-Doo, and I do collect the DVDs when I come across them. But this one, like I say, I've never seen a UK version of. It's a series. It's 13 episodes, and it's 13 something of Scooby-Doo. I think this was a Spanish release. I remember looking at the websites, but it's got English audio on it, and it was 99p for a series of Scooby-Doo, so I was happy to get that. That was from the British Heart Foundation, as were these in their 3 for £1 deal. So I got The Universe, The Earth and the Moon. A film from the 80s that I remember, but looking at this cover, I'm pretty sure I've never seen it. Brubaker. Now, I've always known about this movie. It's been one of those things that's, I guess I must have been old enough at the time to remember it being released. But if someone had asked me a week ago or 2 weeks ago or a year ago, whenever, about the film Brubaker, I'd have said, oh yeah, that's a Clint Eastwood movie. Clearly it's not. It's Robert Redford. But a 70s slash into the very early 80s. I mean, it was released in 1980 according to this, but I suspect it was probably filmed in the previous year in 1970, but 79. But yeah, definitely looking forward to watching that. Some sci-fi that I've never heard of, but it just looked intriguing. Area Q, again part of the 3 for £1 deal. Then moving on to Age UK, and these are all part of 4 for £1. This one is a film I definitely want to get on Blu-ray, but for 25p I was happy to get on DVD for now. It's a mad world. I absolutely love that film. A double pack of Street Kings 1 and 2. Don't know anything about these movies, but they're individual discs for each film. We'll come back to that one. Pierce Brosnan, Mr. Johnson. I got this really because it's just another snap case that I didn't have. But it's also a movie with Pierce Brosnan. It looks certainly not like an action movie. It's not a UK release either. It's by the looks of it, I would say it's American. But yeah, happy to grab that. The Box of Delights. I remember this from, it was about 83, 84. It was on telly one Christmas. You got Patrick Troughton there, who was the second Doctor. I really do remember liking it. I do actually own it on VHS. I picked up in the cherry shop a couple of years ago. So yeah, watching that this Christmas. Another snapper case. Ordinary Decent Criminal. Got quite a good cast in there. Happy Days, the complete second season, for 25p, and it was £10 in CX at one point. Sadly they didn't have first series, and I don't have the first series either, so I'm going to have to look out for that now. And then a couple of Blu-rays, Hangover Part 2, and Factory Sealed. We've got the triple play of Senna. I haven't opened this one yet, so I don't know if the digital copy is valid, but I'll be giving that a try. It's an iTunes one. I mean, the length of time this has been out, it's probably expired, but that doesn't mean it's not valid. But yeah, I'll give that a go. Then, so that's everything last Sunday. On Friday after work, because I was finished at 3, whereas the rest of the week I've been working till 7. So I ran over to the big Poundland, the out of town Poundland, and there was nothing in there at all that I wanted. But just across the way in that same area, there's a Bernardo's charity shop, which I've had stuff out of there from time to time, but they had some Blu-rays. Occasionally they get Blu-rays and they have them up at £1. Most of the ones that were there I already had, but I got a couple that I didn't. So Two Faces of January, don't know anything about this film other than it's from the author of The Talented Mr. Ripley, as it says right there. But it's got a decent cast, so yeah, I'm happy to give that a go. This I probably would never have bought, but for £1 I had to. Lord of the Rings, the trilogy. I've watched the first movie twice and I couldn't get through the second movie. I struggled to get through the first movie both times and never got through the second movie. I haven't even attempted the third movie. That was well over 15 years ago when they first came out. On paper I should love these films because these are the type of movies I loved as a kid. All these sword and sorcery fantasy type films. But yeah, I just couldn't get through them. I really couldn't. But it's time to give them another go. These are all 2-disc editions. I couldn't pass them up at £1, but we'll see. I'm going to have to be in the right frame of mind, I think, to give these another watch. So yeah, and then oh, excuse me, today from CEX, a few Blu-rays. I got Lost, the complete second series, and the third series. So I only need the last one. The last one that I need now is the first series. I have all the others, so I'm chuffed to grab those for 50p. Cedar Rapids. I don't know anything about this film, but it looks like a comedy, but it's 50p. For £1, American Virgin. Again, I don't know much about it, but again, it's a comedy, so we'll give it a try. I bought this for the red case. As it turns out, I thought I had this. I've got the DVD, not the Blu-ray, so I'll be keeping this. The dilemma is, do I sacrifice the red case for my other collection, the 101 films, or do I keep it in here? Because it looks like it should have the red case, certainly for the slipcover. I mean, there is some red in there, and I suppose I could put it in a clear one. I don't really want it in a blue one. I'm probably going to keep it in that, but for £1.50, at least that's another red case that I can keep a lookout for in CEX for upgrading my other ones. And then finally, this I do have on DVD. I got it. Did I get it in the Cherry Shop or did I get it in the Car Boot Sale? I can't remember. It was a while ago. Frozen Planet on Blu-ray, the complete series. This is a 3-disc set, I think. Yeah. So I love these sort of things, especially in high definition. They look awesome. So that's it. That's everything I've got over the last, what, 7 days? 7 or 8 days since last Sunday. So a week and today. Coming up next, I'm not sure. I have recorded my 3D collection. I've done that as 5 separate videos. I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to do when I started because of there were so many of them. But I've ended up doing 5 different videos. What I'm probably going to do is upload all of those, and then maybe edit them together into one video, you know, removing all the intros and outros and whatnot, and uploading that at a later date as an entire video, because I think in total it's nearly 40 minutes, but there's 5 individual videos. I think they go from 5 or 6 minutes up to I think the longest one is nearly 10 minutes. But I've lost my train of thought for a moment there. This room where we are now is my lounge, obviously. Well, that might not be obvious, but this table is literally in the only position that I have to put my Christmas tree. So we're going to be moving this upstairs to where I normally film, where I was filming in front of the HD DVDs while I was building all this lot. And so I won't be filming down here for at least towards the end of this week, until after Christmas. But I'm going to try and do my Christmas movies, or Christmas movies and TV collection, which will be the Blu-rays, DVDs, and if I can sort through them, I'm sure there's some VHS as well that's Christmassy. So we'll do that probably this week before I move this. Then any more pickups videos I do between now and Christmas will be done upstairs. But yeah, I think that's everything. Oh no, not quite. From Poundland last Sunday, I got 2 more of these to trade in, which I've traded in, but I've still got the 2 digital copies. These are iTunes 4K digital copies, the same as previously. I'll put my Facebook link in the description below. If anybody's interested in one of these, just hit me up on Facebook and I'll send you a picture of the codes, or a code. There's 2 of these, so the 2 people can have one apiece. But they are for iTunes, and I'm pretty sure you'll need a UK iTunes account to redeem these. It doesn't matter if you can't play 4K, because with iTunes it's up to 4K, so if your device is only 720p, you can have it in 720 or 1080 or even standard definition if that's your thing. But up to 4K, if you've got, say, an Apple TV 4K, you can watch these in 4K. So yeah, just message me on Facebook. First 2 people will get the codes. I'm at work this evening, overnight, so depending on how soon I can get this uploaded, anyone who messages me while I'm at work, it'll probably be tomorrow, Monday, before I get back to you. So don't worry if you don't hear from me too quickly. I will still hold these for the first 2 people who message me. Right, that's it. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra.